mercy to you. That's just the way, the Lord and
Yeah.
Savior runs in our heart.
Yeah.
But when you cross that line over there,
Mm.
nah, I'm sorry. You're
Mm.
going with Satan, my brother.
Bro, that's
I ain't helping you back to this side. You know what I'm saying? That's between you and God. I know that might be my hood personality coming out, but god dang it, I'm sticking to my roots, baby, on that one.
bro, that's a line. It's a line, bro. Man,
Yeah,
that's tough.
but yeah,
That's
but not going off topic, but you know what I mean. That when back in the day, they showed that picture of
that picture
him
of
all
him,
big,
the pit,
and
yeah,
then with
took
the
the
with
pants
his
off.
pants, and then where he's
Yeah,
at,
yeah,
where he
yeah.
ate Subway,
Mhm.
Subway every day just to lose that weight. That's true. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? It's true. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's
Mhm.
true. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But the man stayed in the calorie deficit. Let's just get that
Let's get
shit
that
out
out
the
straight.
way.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
God dang it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But if
Mhm.
you eat, I even did the math on that. If he eats three Subway clubs
Yeah.
3 times a day,
Yeah.
that's only like 1,600 calories. He was in a
Exactly.
1,600 calorie deficit the whole entire time. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So
Exactly. Yeah.
that
Mhm.
you ain't fooling me with that bull BS.
Nah. Nah. Yeah. They'll try to get you. They'll try to get you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
nah, but
Mhm.
seriously, like Subway is perfectly good for a good
Absolutely.
500. Yeah, 6 inch,
Absolutely.
but don't overdo it and get you a foot long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Mhm.
still got to control yourself.
That's how you said exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro.
But yeah, other than that,
Mhm.
staying
Man, bro, that's wild, man. I'm actually glad you mentioned that too. I'm glad you mentioned meal prep. I'm juggling now. I'm like, what should I talk about tomorrow? Because meal prep would be a really good one. Because you
yeah, because
just
the meal prep I never did because I know myself, I know my body, and I'm not going to eat leftovers. That's why every day I have something fresh. If I didn't have something fresh, I would have fell off and I wouldn't have kept me consistent. Just like I like to tell people, find stuff you can stay
you can
consistent
stay
with.
consistent with.
If you're gonna stay consistent with this, why meal prep, bro?
That's
You
good.
know
That's
what
good.
I'm
That
saying?
I think you just helped me. Like I literally think you just because what happens is, at least for me, when I would meal prep that Sunday and spend that 3, 4 hours in the kitchen, I feel like crap. I'm like, bro, like I guess this just isn't for me. I'm like, and I
Hmm.
would associate meal prepping with tracking my calories because I would be like, if I'm
Hmm.
not meal prepping, then why track it? That's literally what my mind goes to. You just said something that I that my it was almost as if my soul let out a sigh when you said like I never meal prepped ever since my fitness journey. It's like my soul just went. Cause it's like, like I'm dead serious, bro. Cause I was like, man, like like if I don't meal, bro, I feel like crap. I'm like, damn, like
Hmm.
all right, I know the week's going, I'm gonna fail. Like I know I'm gonna. That's like the way my mind is. Like, all right, you didn't do it. It's over. Like, don't even try to pick up the My Fitness Pal app. Don't even try to start because you're not gonna keep track of it.
Hmm.
But you just said it. You don't have to. You if you love fresh food, if you love eating fresh, accept that fact and then just stand in a deficit. Still try it.
Yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is just basically what I do, man. Like to hit my numbers, I make it simple. I don't
Yep.
make it hard.
Yep.
Um, but my day consists. I mean, the way I do things is not probably the way it's not meant for everybody. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I could just
Exactly.
don't get me wrong. I'll help you all day to figure it out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
that's my job. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I will
Mm-hmm.
find a way for you to
Absolutely.
stay in a casual desk. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, like what makes me so easy and so consistent, like when I was eating big, like or even in a calorie deficit. All right, we know for sure. I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. I'm gonna go to the gym. All right, I'm gonna have my protein shake, my pre-workout shake. It's only 495 calories,
Yep.
and then I mean, that type of stuff you can find very easy
Wow,
in
very
my
easy.
fitness pass, the my
Mm-hmm.
fitness pal,
My Fitness
whatever app.
Pal. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like me, I use the Samsung Health app. That shit's
Yep.
free. I ain't paying for it. You know what I mean? That shit's free. Anyways, and like I said in that one
Yeah.
video, it has it logged for me. I
Yeah.
could just hit that button, boom, there's my calories for that. And
Facts.
then after the gym, my post recovery shake. I got to refuel the body. It's just an extra 100 calories. I just hit that button, boom, that's there. Okay,
Mm,
I'm gonna have Subway. I got Subway in here. I got Chipotle, and
mm.
then the Panda.
The
I
Panda
have those
Express,
three.
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
have those three fast. Well, you guess they're borderline fast food.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the Panda Express, they cook that shit
They
fresh.
do cook that fresh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then the Chipotle is like
It's
almost the
kind of
same
fresh
shit.
too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Subway, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not processed meat.
It's
You're
not
not
processed
buying it
meat,
out
yeah.
that package. They literally
Mm-hmm.
cut the
They
shit.
cut it up, yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so those are my three fast food things I eat while I'm at work.
Wow. Wow.
And I have that tracked in here. And then
Wow.
like my Panda Express is like 500-600 calories, and then
Yeah.
the Chipotle is like a little higher
Yeah.
because I do eat a little bit more with that. But and then I hit the button,
Mm-hmm.
and then right when I hit that button, I base my dinner off of whatever calories are left and
Okay.
whatever left where I'm at in my deficit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if okay, for sure, I'm gonna put down 8 ounces of meat because that's where I want my most protein at. And
Exactly.
then plus two, you know what I mean? It gets you full, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay, now what's gonna be my carb source? Okay, well if I'm low on my calorie deficit, okay, it's either sweet potato, red potato, or one serving of rice. But the one
Mm-hmm.
serving of rice ain't shit no more, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's when I do have to incorporate that. That's when the vegetables come into play.
Exactly. Exactly.
And it makes that rice a little bit expand more, you know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that
Yeah. That fiber, man. That fiber.
yeah, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just like it adds volume to your plate.
To your plate. Yeah.
It's a very low calorie meal, but it looks enormous. It's high in volume. You know what I mean? You
Yep.
got eight
Mm-hmm.
ounces of meat. Let's just say, for instance, let's talk about the 93.7 ground
Yeah.
beef. You put 8 ounces of that on your plate, it takes up half the fucking plate.
Yep.
And that right there is only 260 calories because it's 130
Mm-hmm.
calories per 4 ounces.
Yeah.
So that's 260 calories.
Yeah.
Your one serving of white rice is 170 calories. You add that in there, you're probably like close to four. The vegetables ain't shit. I don't even track the vegetables. They're like 50 or
Mm,
60 calories.
yeah.
And your plate is full. You
Yep.
have a big full plate in front of you
Mm-hmm.
and it just looks like that, but it's high volume
High
but low in
volume, but
calories.
low in calories. Yep.
Your
Mm-hmm.
meal is probably like maybe 500, 550,
Yeah.
and that plate looks enormous for
Yeah.
500 calories.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
another way to trick your
I
mind
was just about to say. Yep.
when you're in that low in them calorie deficits.
Yeah.
That's you know what I
Trick your
mean.
mind. Yeah.
That's one way to
True.
trick your mind because if you go the other route, like I could put
True.
8
True.
8 ounces of meat as in my one serving of sweet potato, and then I'll probably put one serving of beans, and it looks so
It's
small.
so
You know
small.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
your brain's already when you look at that plate, you're like, man, this ain't gonna fill me up.
Yeah.
But you look at that other plate, that high volume plate, be like, damn, I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
It's here. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
tricking your own mind. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bro.
That's another thing. That's another free one.
That's another free one, bro. I'm telling you, man. Hey, y'all better get over to the art, man. Look, y'all better get over to art because he's giving out free stuff, and
Yeah.
this is just some gems he's giving out for free. You know what I
It's like
mean?
if you could trick your mind into thinking it's a whole lot more,
Come on,
you're gonna go a long way. You know
come
what I'm
on,
saying?
come on, come on, bro. I forgot. I follow Greg Doucette on YouTube. I'm not sure if you know who Greg Doucette is, man. He's like,
Yeah, yeah,
bro, I love that guy, man. Calories in,
yeah. He
calories out.
talks like
He
this.
talks like this.
Yeah,
Look, look,
yeah,
look, cookbook.
yeah. That's my man, though.
Yeah,
That's my
bro,
man.
that's my man.
Man, when he gets serious, bro, he gets
Oh, he gets
that voice
heated,
gets pitched,
bro.
man. Yeah. Nah, he's very knowledgeable. I follow him.
Oh, he's very knowledgeable, bro.
Yeah, there's quite a few influencers who I do follow who are not fucking full of
Who are
shit.
not,
You know
bro,
what I mean?
bro.
Like they
They're
know
hard to
what's up.
find. They're hard to find. But yeah, when you
Yeah.
find them, yeah. Yeah, Greg Doucette is one of them. I bought his cookbook. It was like 100 and something dollars, bro. I bought it, man, and
Hmm.
I started cooking. Bro, I made the strawberry ice cream, protein ice cream with whey protein. Add some strawberries in there, bro. Mix it in. You can mix some. What is it? Greek yogurt, fat-free Greek
Yeah.
yogurt,
Uh huh.
bro. Oh my goodness! Like, and then a little bit of ice. a little bit of
Yeah.
artificial sugars.
Hmm.
What is it called?
You can get the 0 calorie
The
sweetener,
zero calorie sweeteners,
the
bro.
sweetener. Yeah.
Come on, the coffee, the coffee sugars, like, bro, it's amazing. Like, I was licking every ounce of it. But then again, it goes back to what you said. The the amount I ate in terms of ice cream was about that much. Like the container was
Yeah.
about that, but it was like 350 calories.
Exactly.
Come on,
Exactly.
come on, come on. Like my mom was like, Mom, I remember I was eating it one time for breakfast. I was like, I'm making out some ice cream. Mom was like, what? Like she was like, Trey,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like, because I was actually struggling with my sugar. I was like
Hmm.
borderline pre-diabetes, like, and I was like struggling with that. And she was like, what you, like, why would you be doing that? I was like, no, it's fine. She was like, no, you're gonna make it worse. I was like, first off, strawberries have vitamin C. That's good for your blood sugar.
Hmm.
And then you have all these other aspects to it, Greek yogurt, all this, like, fat free. I'm decreasing my fat content, my fat, my body fat percentage, which is going to help with visceral fat. They
Hmm.
even stated how fat is actually one of the reasons people actually do struggle with diabetes. Like, I've actually heard
Hmm.
that. I'm not sure if you heard that, but I've actually heard how, yeah, like, how fat surrounds the blood cells, and it actually
Yeah.
prevents sugar from being absorbed by the blood cells because
Hmm.
of the fat around the blood cells.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's like
crazy.
if you do a scan, we got an Evolt scan. They got other. It's a BI. I want to think it's called a BIA bio,
Mm,
some type of where it shoots electrical waves inside of you, and it tells you everything from your body
mm,
scans from all the way down. We have an
bro.
Evolt scan at our
Mm,
job, and it will tell you how much fat is actually surrounding your organs.
wow.
And that's the stuff where it's hard to, you know what I mean, to get
Visceral
your
fat.
ass visible. Yeah, there you go. I couldn't think of the
Visceral
term
fat.
of it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it tells you how much there is, and yeah,
Bro.
those scans, man, like I said, y'all making this too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like my job was hard when I had to figure out your calorie deficit off
Yep.
of hand. No,
Yeah.
no scan,
Yep.
no nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going off of what you tell me, and then
Yeah.
I have to make an educated guess on. All right, you need to be eating this
Bro.
much, and
Hmm.
then like even when I tell people who still come to me to this day,
Yeah.
all right, look, all right, you're this tall, you're here, you're 2 3 days active. All right, cool. I go off of three different apps I run,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
when I'll compare this number to this number to this number, mix
Hmm.
them together. What's my average?
Yep.
And then that's what I'm going to give you. And then I want you to eat at that for 2 to 3 weeks. And if the weight decreases, okay, we're in a deficit.
Yeah.
If the weight does not move, okay, we're at maintenance level. Boom, we need
Hmm.
to drop that, another three, four
Yeah.
hundred calories.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, the weight went up. All right, so okay, boom, you're in a
Hmm.
surplus. All
Yeah.
right, cool. And then that's how I like to start off with everybody who I talk to. Like, look,
Hmm.
I got to figure out where you're at.
Yeah.
I need you to hit these numbers. If you
Yeah.
don't hit these numbers, I can't tell if you're in a deficit or if you're maintenance or you're in a
Yep.
surplus
Yep.
because you're not eating the fucking what I'm telling you
Hmm.
to.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
hit these damn
Hmm.
numbers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Hmm.
when I started working at the gym and then they're bringing me this sheet telling me their carbs, their
Mm.
protein, and their calorie intake, and their BMR, their RMR, the visceral fat, and I'm
This is
like,
yeah.
man, y'all making
It's
this
way
way too
easier.
easy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, can I bring people off the street just to come use this motherfucker? Yeah, but no, like it's very easy that like
Yeah.
me being the calorie person I am,
Yeah.
I dissect it real quick. I
Yeah.
dissect it real quick because this lady was she had 1,600 calories she needed, and I'm like, do you want protein shakes or do you want 3 meals? What do you want?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you take? You want stuff like lean protein or
Yeah.
are you a meat eater or are you
Yeah.
strictly chicken? It's like, man, I'll give you three ideas, two ideas, and then one for breakfast.
Yeah.
Easy. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I can break those calories down real easy. And
Yep.
it just helps a whole lot.
Man, bro, that's I'm
Like, yeah, I
telling
don't
you,
have to
man.
do the math. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Cause like, you know what I mean? Once I get a set number, it's like your protein intake should be whatever, you know what I mean? The zero point
Mhm.
0.8 times your body weight. And then boom, that's
Mhm.
going to be how many grams. And then your fat is 0.3 times, you know what I mean? Your goal and stuff like
Yep.
that. And
Mhm.
that's how I get the numbers and I break it down. It's a lot to it.
Yeah,
But I mean, once you do it, after a while, shit becomes easy. But
easy.
once they hand you a piece of paper with all that shit already broke down,
Mm-hmm.
it makes my job ten
Makes their
times
job a
easier,
lot
man.
easier, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
man.
like that's when I go into like, man, you just got to put in the work, man. I'll
Mm-hmm.
give you the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? I'll lay down the foundation, but it's up to you to
Mm-hmm.
build this house.
Come on, come on,
You
man.
know what
Come
I'm
on,
saying?
come on, bro. What you're saying, man? Again, it's just it's it's refreshing. It's refreshing to hear. It's refreshing to hear and know that there's still people out there, man, that actually teach the truth. You know, it's like
Yeah.
don't you get tired of just get so tired of all the bull, man. It's like all the stuff that you hear in this industry, man, this fitness industry, this the crap they're selling people these days. It's just
Yeah, the myths,
the
the
myths,
myths.
bro.
You'd be amazed how many people I've talked to at the gym talking about, hey, I thought you were not supposed to eat after 7 o'clock. Man, who the fuck told you that? Like, man, you need to stop listening to what you find on YouTube or TikTok and shit like that. You know what I mean? I said, trust me, there's a lot of good information out there, but there's a lot more bullshit information out there.
Come on,
Yeah,
man, come
yeah.
on. I'm telling you, bro. It's, I mean, and again, all for a buck, all for a buck.
Hmm.
They do all this for a buck. It's, you know, again, I know people that's literally hiding the calorie deficit with things such as, um, hey, you don't have to do this or you don't have to do that. They'll word it in a way in which it's not. It's the calorie. It's like just tell them what it is.
Yeah, me and this other influencer, I won't say no names, but on TikTok, me and him were going back and forth. Like we were going back and forth, and then I was like, "Bro, it doesn't." He's like, "No, I give calories and they're high calories, and I just track my protein." I said, "That's completely true. I like that. I like that. But at the end of the day, you're still in a fucking calorie
That was
deficit to lose weight, no matter what." No, we're not going there. And I was like, all right, first rule of thermogenics is the energy cannot be created, it
created or
cannot be
destroyed.
destroyed.
Come
I
on,
said,
man.
can we both agree on that? You know what I'm saying? Can we both agree on that? It's like, God dang, man, you're just wording it like
Man.
completely different. At the end of the day, you're still in a calorie deficit no matter what. It's still calories in versus calories out, bro. Yeah, me and him were going back. I said, man, do you want to get on a live? I said, man, all this texting back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Let's just get to the
Right.
point.
I'm
I
sure he
said, let's
didn't.
battle. Yeah,
He
on
didn't
the
want to get on
TikTok, they
live.
got the battles. No,
He didn't want to get on it,
for
did he?
sure did.
Exactly.
And it's
Exactly.
like, how on the TikTok live, you could battle people and stuff like that,
Mhm.
man. We could go on a battle. You're here and I'm here. And yeah, let's go.
Let's
You know
talk
what I'm
about it.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just talk
Let's
about it.
just talk
You know
about it.
what I'm
Let's
saying?
just talk.
Yeah.
Let's just talk. That's
Yeah.
why I did it. That's why I did it. It's
Don't get me wrong, he has valid points. It's understandable, yeah, and he does get people results,
Mhm.
but he's feeding them some bullshit where it's not right. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, I don't care about the calorie deficit. You just need to do this. And all right, you're right in a certain point, but you're dead wrong when telling these people that it's not a calorie deficit. You know what I mean? The
Bro,
truth is the truth, no matter what. There's no beating around the bush on it. You know what I
come
mean? You can word
on.
it different as many times as you
You
want. At
want
the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you're eating at a maintenance level, you're not gonna fucking
come
lose weight.
on. Come
Yeah.
on. Seriously, bro. So people spend all day long in the gym, blood, sweat, tears, and they don't even realize they're not. That's just it saddens me. It's just like, bro,
Hmm.
like they don't even realize they're still in the surplus after they go home and develop and swallow that meal, or they don't realize how little calories they burned doing the workout they did. Sometimes it's that. It's like,
And another one what I get hit a lot is like, well, I just did about an hour and a half of cardio, and then it's telling me I burned 430 some odd calories, and I'm like, that does not mean, you know what I mean? That's not 100% accurate. You know what I mean? That's just probably like a third. You know what I mean?
exactly
This is just giving you a number out there, bro.
out there.
You did not burn
Mhm.
that many calories. Trust me,
Yeah,
you did not.
yeah.
And then I like to tell people too when they hit with that, my counteractive is that, hey, okay, let's just say you did burn those 300 calories. You know
Mhm.
how easy it is to
To
eat
eat
those 300 calories? Very fucking easy. You could go have a fucking
some
cinnamon
Kool
bun,
Aid,
and
some
that
Kool Aid, right?
and those 300 calories are right back, and then
Come
you're
on.
thinking the whole entire time, oh, I burned this many calories. And no, negative. It
Exactly.
don't work that way. It don't work that
Exactly.
way. At the end of the day, don't go off that shit. Hell,
Exactly.
I'll even go as far as like, because my app tells me how many calories I burn. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
trust that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
You want to
Stick
always.
to the
It's a
numbers.
range. They say always give
Yeah,
yourself a range when you're dealing with
yeah,
calories.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
like, and plus too, I like, just stick to the numbers. Don't worry
The
about your
numbers.
calories burned. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That shit's gonna. You're worrying about calories, and you can't even count up the other calories. Like, bro, one thing at a time. Baby steps, baby. Baby steps. Baby steps. Man, you over here trying to jump like, okay, if I burn this many calories, no, no, man, stick to hitting your calories. Don't worry about the shit you burn. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's good. That's good. That's good right there. That's good, bro. That is good, man. What you
Yeah,
just
because man,
said.
you don't know how many times I hit it. Well, I burned this many calories, man.
Mm,
Why are you worried about that? That's not the shit we need to worry about. Worry about is hitting these calorie numbers. You know what I mean? Hit that,
exactly.
because a lot of I was talking to another female in there. She's been going to the gym ever since I've been going to the gym,
Mm,
and I actually reached out to her. I was waiting to see her because
yeah.
she is very overweight, but her work ethic, like
That's what's up.
trait, like she's
That's what's
grinding.
up.
I'm
That's what's
talking
up.
about she's in there, but she has not been getting no type of results at all. And I even went and took it as far as I asked my boss. I said, "Hey, look, pull up this client. Well, not client. I said, pull up this member." And he's like, I know you know her, I know you've seen her. And they're like,
Mm,
oh yeah, that's Jessica. Yeah, such. And I told my boss, I said, hey, can we give her a free Evo scan? You know what I mean? And he's like, oh yeah, of course. What's going on? I said, man, she's been how long she's been a member here? Oh, she's been here for over 2.5 years. And she has not changed one bit. And I'm here to change that.
wow. Yeah. Yeah.
I said I want to get her on her Nevo scan. I want to get her numbers, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
talk to her and sit down, which I did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, she's actually taking it to Monday, and then I'm gonna help her hit those numbers, and because the work ethic's there,
Yeah.
she's just not she's not hitting her calories.
Hitting the calories.
She's
Yep.
yeah, she told me what she ate, and I'm like, woman, you're not even eating 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah.
way under eating. Your body does not know when it's getting ready to have another meal. Everything you put in your body is being stored as fat. And that's the reason why you
Wow.
have not shedded not one damn pound.
Wow.
You're way under eating. I guarantee you, the way you grind in here 5 days a week, your calories are probably at 23 to anywhere to 2,800. That's what you need to be eating to burn this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
you're doing the opposite. Everything you're
Yeah.
doing is just hurting.
Yeah.
It's like, and you've been in here grinding, busting your ass for too long, and I'm here to change that. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying?
bro.
And that's all me out of my kind heart, because I
Yeah.
see the work ethic. She
Yeah.
just needs to get results. She just
Yeah.
needs to guide us.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
then it's just like, if my boss is going to give me any type of shit, and I'll tell him straight up, what type of coach am I if not to help them? You know what I
Mm,
mean?
mm,
Why'd you hire me? You know what I'm saying? It's
mm,
like, what type of coach would I be? I at
mm.
least need to get her in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
She's been here too
Exactly.
long. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly. Exactly. That's a whole nother, bro. You giving me about 7, 8 topics to talk about tomorrow. Like we get like calorie deficit. The struggle of no progress after years. Like I have so many things I want to go into, bro. After talking to you, I'm literally gonna watch this back and play it before I before I choose the topic for tomorrow. This is
Yeah,
this.
and that's one right there too, where like that's where people give up. That's where the worst thing happens, when you don't get no results and you've been busting your ass, and that feeling you get, and it's just that's where you leave fitness.
Yeah. Yeah.
You forget about your why,
Yeah.
and you never come back to it.
Exactly.
I tried it; it ain't for me.
Mm,
No, it's just you just didn't have the right guidance.
exactly.
You know what I mean? And then you get them people like, oh, I don't care. No, I don't need no help. I don't need no help. I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody needs
Needs
help.
help. Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
Kobe needed, you know what I mean? Kobe
Come
needed
on,
Shaq.
man. Come on.
Mike needed Pippen.
Come
You know what I
on.
mean? It's
LeBron
like,
needed AD. Like,
you
yeah.
know, LeBron needs
Mm-hmm.
AD. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Everybody needs help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when you do go on your own,
Yeah.
you still need a coach.
Yeah.
Look at all the greats. Every great
Come
has a
on.
coach,
Had a
some type of
coach.
coach.
Had a coach.
Brady,
Mm-hmm.
Belichick. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm. Brady.
go
Yep.
back to Mike
Yep.
and Kobe. They
Mikey.
had Phil
Yep.
Jackson.
Yep. Yep.
You go to my favorite
Yeah.
player, Tim Duncan. He had Greg
Yeah.
Popovich.
Come on, man. Yeah, Greg.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he did. Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep.
Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods has his swing
As a
coach.
swing coach. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just like the list could go on.
That's
These
good.
guys did not go there on
Yeah.
their own.
Yeah.
They had a coach there to help
Mm-hmm.
them elevate what they were lacking.
Mm. Mm.
And
That's
that's why,
good.
like another, when I start out with my business, I'm gonna stress that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like
Mm.
everybody needs a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Especially if you've been grinding and not been getting no type of results.
Come on. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
This is grand, bro. This is grand. When I tell you I when I tell you I'm gonna chop up so much of this stuff, man. Like I'm probably gonna be posting every second of this call, bro. Because like we've been talking like
yeah,
everything. Every second got something good in. Like
yeah. It's real.
this is good, bro. Like every
But
second of
yeah,
this.
it's just like I don't know. It's like facts, though. You know what
It's
I'm
facts, bro.
saying?
It's facts. It's the
And
truth.
that's just like what how the next thing is, like nobody can argue with results.
Nobody.
Them guys got multiple championships.
Bro, bro. Who gonna say something? Who gonna
Yeah,
say
you know
something?
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Them
hmm
guys got multiple
Bro,
championships.
bro. It's just grand, bro. It's grand being able to see again, man, just your aspect of progress, your aspect of growth, your aspect of um just accountability. You don't blame anybody. I can tell that you hold yourself accountable for what it is you do or you don't do. You also take accountability for what you don't do, and I think that's the biggest part of your growth.
The biggest part where I didn't mean to cut you off,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this just recently happened to me. I'm talking about literally this just happened to me. What was it, Thursday?
yeah.
Like literally, I had to explain this shit to my daughter.
Mm,
She messed up real bad. Like, you know,
yeah,
she's 12 years old, but she messed up real bad, and
yeah.
like she didn't know how to approach it, me, or you know what I
Uh,
mean. Everything,
mm,
she started blaming others. You know what
mm,
I'm saying?
mm,
And then I taught her one of the most valuable lessons that I wish that I got taught at her age.
mm,
Is keeping yourself accountable for when you mess up. When you mess up and you know you messed up, you own up to that mistake. You confess to you about your mistake, and
come
you
on,
ask for forgiveness about your
come on.
mistake.
Yeah,
And I told my daughter, this is the main key of this conversation, is that I did not learn this value until 2.5 years ago when I quit drinking.
let's go. Let's go.
I just barely learned that because when I got sober, I I knew, I was like, God dang, I was wrong in so many different ways, and I never owned up to it.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
now it's like when I got sober, I found that out.
Come on.
And I
Yeah,
told my daughter, I said, you know this, I'm teaching you this at 12 years
come
old.
on.
Your dad did not learn this until he was 38 years old.
Come on.
There's a big difference.
Come on. Come on, bro.
It's like, man, yeah, my job is to make you not make my mistakes, and then you're going to learn
Exactly.
at a very young age, you know?
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's crazy that we just said that
Yeah, we
because
just
that
said
literally
that.
just happened
That just
Thursday.
happened, bro.
It literally just happened Thursday. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Because when I was drinking, I never owned up to my mistakes. Never. I
Mm,
swept them under the rug, you know?
yeah.
Swept them under the rug and never talked about
Mm, hmm And you're a lot more happier when you do take accountability because then you realize how much control you have. You know what
them.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, dang, actually, I'm in control of my life. Like,
Yeah.
this didn't happen. Okay, it was my fault, but I can change it. Yeah.
Yeah, then what's another thing was where how we could talk about our spiritual side, and
hmm
it was funny because when I opened up my Bible app that same night, I was in the book of James where it says, "Confess to one another, therefore you may be healed in the presence of our Savior." How is that in the world? Did that pop up? I was on that scripture and I haven't opened my Bible app and I don't know how long. I'm talking about I don't know how long. It had to have been
Yeah,
at least months. And
yeah.
then for that part of that scripture on
To
James,
pop up. Yeah,
yeah, it was
yeah,
James 5 verse 16, I believe.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like,
Mhm.
how is that? And this is just happening in my life. That's no coincidence, man. That's the Holy Spirit.
Bro, Holy Spirit, yeah, yeah, man. Wanting you to dive into it, man. It's like, hey, this is eh, man, spirit come across and just slap you right in the face. Sometimes it's just like, bro, like you could have been a little more gentle, guy. Like it's like, but he's like, nah. I'm gonna give it to you because it's when you hold yourself accountable. It's when you learn that lesson that you doors open, bro. Doors of
Yeah.
joy open, happiness opens, freedom opens. When you accept something, you can free yourself from it. You denying it,
Yeah.
yeah, you ain't going nowhere. That thing got you.
Ain't go nowhere.
It got you by the neck. Like,
It
yeah,
got you in the chokehold, you
come
know?
on,
Yeah.
man. It
Like Nate
does.
Diaz did old boy down there in New
Right.
Orleans,
Oh
choked
man,
him out.
you ain't had to go there, man. You ain't had to go there.
Yeah, but that type of chokehold. I
Choked
dude, I
them
just
out, man. Put them to
yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
Was that a real? Was
Yeah.
that they were? This was a UFC.
Now this yeah, well no, this happened in the streets of New Orleans.
Oh, this
Like
was
he
in the
was just at
streets.
yeah, this was in the streets. He was at some public event and then man, it
I
got
heard about
chaos.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was stuff started hitting the fan and then this guy was getting all in his face and then a big fight broke out and I don't know if that dude know he was messing with Nate Diaz, but he found out the hard way.
Put him to
Yeah.
sleep, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool though because he could have like
It
pieced
could
him
have
up
went
real bad,
exactly.
but he decided not to hit him and just choke him out. You
Choke
know
him
what I
up.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, save him some damage.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Exactly. Man, bro. Hey, I heard about that, but I wasn't sure if that was in the streets. Dang.
yeah, it was in the streets, man. That was crazy.
My goodness, bro. Yeah, again, man. I think it's just, it's a refreshment, bro. This call, these type of calls are refreshments, not just for you, not just for y'all, not just for Giselle, you, Jamil, Elena, like may not. It's not just for y'all. It's for me. It's a refreshment for me, is what I'm saying. Like I get so refreshed hearing about your overcomings and your triumphs and your, uh, again, your talk with your daughter. Like that means so much to me, man. Like as I become a father, I get to take on these different elements. That's what I love about this. You get to meet so many different people. You get to, in a sense, peek into so many different lives to where you can kind of, in a sense,
Yeah,
you know, you can take from it. You can take from it. Um,
there's a lot. Yeah,
there's a
exactly.
there's a lot, bro. There's a lot to take from all of you all. But man, as we close out, bro, I do again want to ask that, if you don't mind, can you also share and showcase your social media where people can find you, where they can come to you for that training, whether it's just to talk to you, man, maybe they just want a bit of help in terms of the right direction, in terms of a deficit. Where can they find you, bro? I want to leave off with that for sure.
Yeah, and definitely don't. That's another thing I was going to stress out too. Like,
Mhm.
even if don't be afraid to reach out to me
Come
on
on.
anything, either from our members in the public group and the members in our personal group. Like, I'm not charging you anything. You mean come at me if you have a question, and I will
Mm-hmm.
be very glad to answer it for you, and just chop it up with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And just
Yeah.
chop it up. Hit
Yeah.
me up in my DM. So
Yeah.
you can find me on TikTok and on Instagram at Gains by the Gram, and then on Facebook you can reach me at Art Castano. Just jump in my DM and be like, hey, any type of question about calories, any type of thing about
Mm-hmm.
nutrition. Hey, what do you think of this training split? What do you think about this angle of this exercise? I got you. It ain't gonna be like I'm trying to take you on as a client or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
we're all family here. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Family helps out
My
family.
family, bro.
And that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
here for.
Exactly. And y'all keep hearing me say it because I've known Art for a minute, man. But go follow him. You know what I'm saying? For y'all who are my followers, again on TikTok or whether you want it, IG, YouTube. YouTube is growing. People on YouTube now, man. Twitter, Snapchat. I got some people over there. Um, yeah, y'all. A lot of people have told me and ask me about you. They've asked me questions about you, things of that nature. But you're hearing it from him himself, man. Like, go follow him, go talk to him, hit him up in the DM. Ask about where you can go or where you're going wrong. I'm sure Art can direct you in that and push you in that right direction. Guys, this was amazing. All right, bro, this was amazing. The talk, the time, bro. It's always refreshing talking to you. I always leave here with something. And you being a part of the community, bro, was one of the best things that ever happened, to my community. So thank you for your time, bro. Thank you for making the time, because you also have to schedule time out your day to talk to me. But I appreciate it, bro. And if there's anything else you want to leave off before we close out, man, any other, words of advice you would want to give someone listening right now, bro, you got the floor.
One thing I would say, if you're not seeing results, is 9 times out of 10, the work ethic is there. The discipline, the dedication to get there, yeah. But a lot of times where I see people go wrong and not getting results
Yep.
is all boils down to the nutrition.
Yep.
What are you doing pre-workout? What are you doing when I say pre-workout? I ain't talking about the supplements you take.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm talking about pre-workout nutrition.
Yeah.
You gotta fuel the body for the workout. You gotta have
Yeah.
good carbohydrates. You gotta have some quick digesting protein. And what are you doing post-workout?
Come on.
Are you eating in the timely frame?
Come on.
And there's a lot what goes into it. There's a reason why you're not seeing results, because you're not giving the proper nutrition to your muscles when they need it the most.
Mm. Mm. Bro,
That's a gym.
that's a gym. That's a gym.
No, seriously, man. That's where a lot of people go wrong at, is
Yeah.
the nutrition side.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's a gym. A gym, man. Like, at this point, I may charge everybody that watch this, because like, I'm gonna DM everybody that starts watching this, because this is just, you've given so much, bro. But all jokes aside, it's true gems. Go follow them. Comment below again if there's any questions or concerns or anything that you want me or Art to answer. You said a lot of stuff here, Art, bro, and I want people to feel free to reach out to you. You're a man full of wealth. I mean, knowledge, um, wealthy knowledge, and I really want people to feel comfortable looking at these check-ins. I want them to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go look this guy. I want them to do that. So I stress at the end, man, to definitely go look them up, follow them, and hit them up. Hit Art up. You know.
And you get free workouts too. You can scroll through all my videos. There's a lot of all my
Come
splits in
on.
there.
Come
You know
on.
what I mean? It's all free
Hmm.
content. You know what I mean?
Free content. Yep. Yep. Exactly. And the physique, it speaks for itself. So it speaks for itself. Like, what I'm saying? We talked about results, but you can't argue with results. Um, but guys, again, go follow them. Make sure you like, share the video, subscribe, share the video with someone that needs this. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning of the call, which got very personal, all the way up into the ending, which we then covered more aspects of detail. Share this with someone that may need to hear either. But with that said, guys, as you all know, until next time, peace.
May the gains be with y'all.
You already know.